What's up, you beautiful collectors? This is Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And on today's episode, thanks to the folks at Factory Entertainment, we're going to be taking a very special look at their upcoming limited edition prop replica of the crown of King Robert Baratheon from Game of Thrones. That's right, the King of the Andals and First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realms, one and only royal headpiece. For the package, really very nice here. You can see that on the top of it, you got an image of actually the House of Baratheon's crest, which is a crowned black stag. You got this very cool kind of extra painted detail on here, kind of giving it a almost royal box sort of look. And then on the side, you have the logo for Game of Thrones, as if this is a chest or something that the crown itself would be stored in. You can see on the side here, it says limited edition prop replica. And then here on the bottom, which is now upside down, you can see that this is an officially licensed product of HBO and that this is not a toy. This is a highly detailed collectible intended for persons aged 18 or older. And then up here at the top, you got various contact information for Factory Entertainment. And one thing I absolutely love is right here, it says that this was designed in Westeros. That's just a very small little thing that I absolutely love. Game of Thrones really is one of my and many other people's favorite shows on television, and Robert Baratheon was a terrific character that we lost way too soon, but made for some seriously awesome drama later on. But for the packaging on this, that's about it. So without further ado, let's get this out here and see how cool it actually is. Alright guys, so here we have the crown of Robert Baratheon opened up and out of its packaging. And again, Factory Entertainment has done an amazing job with this. Being able to actually get the real life prop used in filming, they were able to take that and recreate an absolute beautiful replica of the royal crown itself. Now, in addition to everything that you see here, you do get this certificate of authenticity, showing that it certifies that this is a strictly limited and an authentic replica produced by Factory Entertainment under license from Home Box Office, or HBO. And then the side over here talks about how to actually assemble this, the actual display, and then goes on to talk about how it was copied directly from an original prop to ensure accuracy. The one thing that's actually really very cool is that when they got the prop, they realized that it actually was a metal. It was made out of a very lightweight material that obviously fit on the actor's head without kind of weighing it down and everything like that. But what they did with this was actually made it out of solid metal. And then goes on to talk about how it is very heavy and should be handled with care. So that is very cool that you get this as sort of, like I said, a certificate of authenticity. Now, this one being an early sample, it's actually not part of the limited edition run. Now, you can see that you got the base section right here, which I believe is made out of polystone. Very, very heavy on this. You come around to the bottom, you have that very nice Game of Thrones text with HBO. You got the little soft pads here to kind of elevate this off of a surface so it nicely protects that. But when you do get yours, you'll get this little medallion piece right here, and it says the royal crown of King Robert Baratheon. You got Game of Thrones, and then it says limited edition prop replica, and then your specific number will be put right there out of 1,000. As I said though, because this is an early sample, it is not actually a part of that limited edition run. So that will be different on yours. On the opposite side here, you got the little sticky section. You just remove that. I'm not going to. And then you just bring it over here, and then you affix it to the centerpiece right there. This actually, I wonder if this is made out of metal. This kind of, I think this is made out of metal, and you can hear it has a very metal kind of sound to it. So I think that's what that is. So and then you put that right there, and you can see just how beautiful the actual kind of paint variation on there. Very nice and metallic looking. Absolutely love that. Now, you also do get these little stand pieces. This is what actually props the crown up. You can see that these are done in like a sword sort of thing. I mean, a little bit smaller than obviously 1-to-1 scale. But again, really great detail on here with the paint variation. Absolutely stellar. And then you just come around here and you slide all of them down, just like so, going away from the base itself, giving it a very, very cool look. You get a total of 4 of them. You just kind of wedge those in there. Let's see, maybe that one doesn't want to wedge in there all that well. Let's try this side, just for the heck of it. There we go. All right. that slid in there well. There we go. So you got that. So now you have the display stand actually for the crown. And then taking a look at this, again, very heavy, and this is made out of metal, which is absolutely terrific. But this looks gorgeous. You see great paint detail in here, a lot of those kind of antler themes throughout the entire thing, even with the top section. As he is the crowned black stag as part of their family crest, it makes sense that the crown would replicate that as well. And you see that going throughout the entire thing. You got little jewels throughout the entire piece. Just a stellar amount of detail through the entire thing. Now, one thing that I'll say is that this is actually fairly large. The actor who played Robert Baratheon was a big dude for the most part, and I don't mean big as in really tall. I mean, he was big as in terms of round, and his head was really very large. This doesn't actually fit on my head. This is way too big for mine. Now, my actual hat size is about a small to medium if I were to wear a fitted hat, so this basically just falls all the way down on me. But it's accurate to the actual actor that wore it, which I would prefer all day long over one that I could wear myself. But you can see all that great detail carries on all the way around it. Great paint variation in there, giving it a very worn and dirty look. You come around to the back, you can see like these little antler sections kind of cross here. Very similarly to the very front of it where you got the two little jewels. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous piece. Now, this is the second one that they've released. The first one being actually the crown of Joffrey, which nobody liked Joffrey. Robert Baratheon was the king that was in place when the show started, so there's a lot of, I guess, favoritism towards him, at least for me. Now, you got the display stand, you got this section. Literally all you do, you just bring it here, and you set it on, kind of shifting that around right there, and that's it. You display it by sitting it right there, and I mean, absolutely gorgeous looking. Now, I'm gonna I want to make sure that I position this properly where it's kind of sitting here, just kind of positioned properly, because it does sit up a little bit. But I mean, overall, absolutely gorgeous looking display piece. Really quite happy with how this turned out. And then you come around here to the side, and again, I'm just wanting to make sure that I have it as properly displayed as possible. I mean, it just is a gorgeous piece. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, this is definitely one that you're going to want to add to your collection. It stands out. It really does have a very royal looking feel to it. And again, the detail that's put throughout the entire thing is just exemplary. It's awesome when you get a company that cares so much about the props that they put out, that they work very hard to make sure that they're as accurate as possible. And without question, Factory Entertainment does that. Great quality, heavy duty feel. I mean, when you get this entire thing in there, because again, the crown is metal and then the base is polystone, so it's very solid and very heavy. So yeah, you do want to be very careful when you're handling this, because if you drop it, it could hurt your foot. Don't drop it on your feet, people. Don't do that, and then I would feel bad. But absolutely stellar looking piece, really very well done. The folks over at Factory Entertainment nailed it once again with this. So again, I have to send a very huge thanks over to them for allowing me to take an early look at this. If this is a piece that you would like to add to your display, it will be in stock fairly soon over at factoryent.com. So all you have to do for that is click on the link down in the video description. You go to Factory Entertainment's website, where you can then check out availability on this, as well as the rest of their wide range of prop replica and other collectible pieces. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. So once again, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus. Don't forget that if you like this video, to please hit that thumbs up button. It goes a long way towards helping me out, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, be sure to subscribe in case you haven't already subscribed. That way you get instant email notifications whenever I upload a new video, and you never miss out on a future review of mine. And hey, if you're already subscribed, do me a real quick favor and click on that little bell right below this video, and double check your settings to make sure that they're set so that you get those email notifications. And as always, until next time, be excellent to each other. Now that you made it to the end of the video, here's the information on how you can win your very own crown of Robert Baratheon from me and of course the folks at Factory Entertainment. And it's actually really very simple to do. There are a total of 7 chances that you can earn just by very simply following some rules. The first 3 are actual requirements, however. That being, you have to be subscribed to me, subscribe over to the folks at Factory Entertainment, and then leave a comment on this video. The comment being, what is your favorite aspect of Game of Thrones? It can be the violence, it can be the story, or it could be something else. Just let me know, and you're automatically entered. Now, as I said, those are 3 requirements, but each one gets you an entry into the giveaway. And then, doing 4 additional things can get you 4 more chances to win. Those are checking out my Facebook page, as well as the Facebook page for Factory Entertainment, signing up for Factory Entertainment's newsletter, which that information is right on Factory Entertainment's Facebook page, and the 4th thing being, just share this video on Twitter. Now, because not everybody has Facebook or Twitter, those additional entries are not requirements. But if you have them, they can double your chances at winning this. So that's it. Really very simple. Subscribe to me, Factory Entertainment, leave me a comment letting me know what your favorite aspect of Game of Thrones is, checking out my Facebook page, checking out Factory Entertainment's Facebook page, signing up for their newsletter, and sharing this video on Twitter. 7 chances that can help you win this. So good luck, and may the best person win.